Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us on Midday Kentucky. Here with DG. Ready for some crocheting?
Yeah, I can't wait. You know, I got these nimble little fingers. Watch out, people.
It's exactly what I thought when I saw that.
You know.
Like
Have you ever crocheted?
I think we tried one time on air here.
We were needle pointing.
Oh, is it different?
Come on, Amber, get your skills.
Well, I know that Morgan, one of our editors, finished my needle point for me because I did not have nimble little fingers on the crocheting.
We're all worried about you.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I love that stuff. It is. It kind of like calms my mind. I wish I was good at it, you know, so I could just like.
I thought you just said you were good at it.
No, I'm just putting on a front, y'all, you know. But I'm going to, Rebel is going to definitely help us get better, step our game up.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's been a busy morning, running around, but I got to be real. Okay. I'm loving this weather.
Yeah? It's
yes.
Great.
Oh my gosh. I saw some rain, but we have 70s in the forecast.
Where'd you see some rain? Oh, on the forecast.
Yeah,
yeah. Like,
no. It looked
passed
good
by
out.
some rain, said hey.
Said, hey, rain.
You stay there?
Yeah, get away from us. But like yesterday was beautiful.
It was.
Did you get to enjoy it all?
I enjoyed it out the window. It was beautiful.
You're like, well, hey guys.
Yeah, but I have. I decided today that, well, I am officially ready for a vacation.
Yeah?
Like officially, like time.
Call
it's
it
time.
in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this
time.
station will let you do that.
Probably not.
Sorry. No, there's this little chain on Amber's ankles, so whenever she tries to leave, they're like, no.
Looking out the window, I mean, it's time. It's, you know, we all need that R&R time.
Where are you going to go? What are you going to do for your vacay?
Well, I don't know, because I don't even know if I can get it yet. But I want to go somewhere where there's no cell phones, no emails.
Yep.
Listen, I love life, but it's
desert.
sometimes not a no. I need some water. I'm a beach girl.
All right.
So I'm thinking like an all-inclusive.
Ooh, yes.
Where you don't have to think. Ooh. You don't have to make any decisions about food.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I love that.
You can just sleep and lay on the beach. You throw your cell phone. I want it to be really dramatic. No, I don't want any drama, actually.
You just want the experience, the soak in, like relaxation.
I want to just
chill.
Yeah.
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 It'd be good for you. It's always good to
you don't
get
want
away.
One? You're like, yeah, Amber, you definitely need that. Let's take up a
rest,
pan.
girl. You know, like we have a vacay coming up. I'm super pumped about. I'm not going to brag about it.
Where are you going?
You don't want to know.
I do.
We're going to St. Lucia.
Oh, nice.
So we're really excited. It's one of our friends' weddings, and we're going for like a week, and I'm just ready. I'm excited to chill.
When's that?
It's in May.
Oh,
so we have a little time ahead of us, but you know, it's fun. Brandy's going to Tulum before that.
Nice.
So, you know, she's getting that beach time.
Living the life. I'm jealous.
I know, me too. But I am excited about that beach.
Well, the thing about traveling is it's not very cheap.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I mean, you can make it cheap.
Wish I just like had all this money.
Do you play the lottery? Leading us right in. Do you play the lottery ever?
You know, like maybe once every like couple years. Like
once every couple years?
Yeah, like if they're like, it's $1 bazillion, you know, and I'll be like, all right, here's my dollar. You know, but not really. I'm not really.
No, I'm
what
not
about
either.
you?
No, because I try to do the scratch-off tickets and do not ever win. You don't know, some people just have luck.
Yeah.
Like my brother will get everyone. He's like, look, I won $1,000. Look, I won this. I'm like, oh, look,
So
I lost
jelly.
money.
So jelly.
Well, listen to this.
Okay.
This lady in Virginia, she won the lottery 30 times in one day.
What? How do you even do
how's that happen? She originally bought 20 tickets for $1 each with her winning number combination that she always uses on the big one, I guess. Then on a hunch, she bought 10 more. You want to know how much she won? $150,000.
What?
Yeah. So she apparently said each one was worth like $5,000 or something like that. The chance of winning in Virginia is 1 in 10,000. One time.
One time?
Yeah.
Well, we need to call her up and get her lotto numbers because I'm about to start playing a little bit more.
I don't want her lotto numbers. I want her juju. She has something good going on.
That's true. She's got some good karma.
Her karma is excellent.
So you never won?
I don't know what the most I've ever won. Maybe $5. I'm rolling in the big bucks.
Rolling. Yeah, I don't think I've ever won like anything close to that. Like
to $5?
No, to that 150. That
like,
150K.
Ooh, I'm winning.
you're like, look at me. You got $5.
I feel like you would remember if you won close to one.
Yeah.
I don't really know. You know, there was that time I won $1 million.
That 30K. No, I've got a buddy.
Did you really win?
No. But I have a buddy that's like that. He'll go in, he'll find a machine, he'll pick it, walk out 3,000, 5,000. I mean, he just.
What do we do? Do we just like rub up on these people and
I think you've got to like have like the zone. You know what I mean? So if you have thoughts, if you've ever
Let
won,
us know, yeah.
we're trying to win.
We want you, but we want you to go on our Facebook. Tell us what the most you've ever won on a lottery ticket or playing the lottery
have
is.
some
It's
big
on our
winners.
Facebook page, yeah. And if so, come hang out with us. We want it to rub
Come
off.
buy tickets with us.
All right, this person we don't want hanging out with us.
This
have
is
you ever put
wild.
like your lunch or your food in like the office refrigerator?
Always.
Okay, have you ever noticed it's either gone or it's kind of diminishing in amount?
Nobody ever touches my food because they're like, I'm not eating that.
They're like protein shakes, not today.
Basically,
David Goldman.
grilled chicken, rice, maybe some beans. That's about it.
All right, well,
Nobody's grabbing it.
this lady, who just happens to be a mom-to-be, she had something happen where she was putting her lunch in the refrigerator. Every day, she said somebody would steal what her husband made for her.
Who does that?
Well, here's the kicker. She's pregnant, so she wanted to protect her lunch. I guess it was very
Yeah.
well nourishing, is not the
Yeah.
word, you know, that, whatever. So her husband would make a this is how it went, sorry. So it was something that she really wanted, and she
Right.
felt like she needed because she had a baby growing inside of her.
Makes sense.
So somebody started stealing her lunch, so she decided to leave a note
Just, hey.
on her lunch saying, hey, if you eat this, don't eat it, but if you're hungry, my husband will make you a lunch for a small fee. I don't know how much she said.
Trying to break it up.
Then she left another note saying she's breastfeeding and pregnant, so don't eat her lunch. It's bad for her health. Thief kept eating the lunch. Eventually, the thief was caught because she wanted the IT guy, there's cameras usually in the breakdown,
I love it.
to send a screenshot of who was stealing her lunch every day.
Don't mess
The
with her.
suspect, a middle-aged woman who did not seem to like her. So the lady posted a picture of her culprit, I don't know where. Her
Right.
bosses fired the woman.
Woo!
This lady got fired for stealing lunches
You know
at
what?
her office.
Theft is theft, people.
How do you explain that when you go for your next job? Yeah, I'm the lunchroom
So
theft.
tell us what happened. Well, this lady had some delicious string cheese, and I just couldn't help myself. So things got a little out of hand on the daily, and I got a little crazy.
I think that's how it's going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that firing is a little extreme?
I mean, I don't know. Apparently, the bosses, one of them was also pregnant.
Oh, well,
So,
they were able to relate and say, if
Yeah.
you take my food,
but it
You done.
really is annoying. And who does that?
who does it repeatedly?
Well, who
Like,
does it once? It's like,
Well, I don't know. Maybe you see a little something, you're like, well, I got to try this.
I'll bring like salad dressing or like other things in there, and like I'm like go back because I don't ever eat it. I just put it in there. So whatever, eat it.
Your salad
But
dressing
I
got
come
crushed.
back, yeah, and I'm like a week later, I'm like, is somebody trying to be slick and like doing a little bit at a time? Like
Little
you're just not gonna
little squirt
notice.
here, little
And you
there.
come back, and there's nothing more obnoxious, I feel, than writing like my name or my initials on my food. It's like, come on, we're all adults.
It's okay. So I know this. Well, I can't even get into it.
Do
'cause-
it.
All right. So when Brandy was working at the hospital, she would take her food, and there was this doctor who would always go through everybody's food.
What?
Seriously. But this doctor was also in the cadaver labs all the time.
Oh, God.
So once he touched her food, nobody was trying to touch that food. You know what I mean? And
Formaldehyde all
It was
over.
just like, oh, so that was 15
That's
years ago,
disgusting.
but it was pretty wild.
Let
Yeah.
us know. This story is online. If you're a food stealer, if
Yeah.
anybody's ever stolen your food,
Get real.
and if you think they should be fired for it. Hey,
That is real.
if you're going to steal a Cheeto, you probably are going to steal a car. It leads to big things. It's like the gateway.
Where did this all begin? Well, saw some Cheetos in there, and I just lost it from there. I know.
It's like the marijuana of the stealing world. Gateway.
Gateway, yep.
All right. This is a really cool gateway. And I
Okay.
love this story. And it just happens, I forgot we had it, as I told you, I need a vacation. More and more people are traveling alone. Have you ever
yeah.
traveled alone?
Not significantly like for like a trip by myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, new studies have found that 1 in 4 Americans prefer flying solo.
Okay.
Now, half of those surveyed agreed traveling when someone holds them back during the trip. Other ones felt like it's a safety net. There's all kinds of different things in here.
Right.
Would you do it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Like I can dig that. You know, I've flown quite a bit by myself and like for business trips, and it is like you're just kind of in your own zone. You can do your own thing,
Right.
which I dig. But at the same time, I feel like it's nice having that person there in case something does go down.
Right.
Kind of having that backup, like just in case, like let's say you're
In
in
case
an
you're
accident.
stealing.
In case you're what?
Stealing and somebody can get you out.
Yeah, that wasn't
saying,
really my
David.
thoughts, but You know, we've all been there, I
Just,
guess.
no, we haven't. Before we talk about the solo, I will say I think the number one way to find out about a new relationship, if
to
it's going to
travel
work
with
or
them.
not, is to travel together.
Yeah,
So if you're in a
does say
new
a lot.
relationship, you might as well just book a trip now. Do you agree?
I mean, I do think you kind of figure out, like, if you can handle somebody, because sometimes you get a little pressed, like if you're in a delay and you're at the airport for an extra 3 hours.
Right, you see how somebody handles stress.
It's
You
important.
see if you're compatible in
Yep.
close quarters, traveling.
big.
It's a big thing.
Do you ever
Makes
fly
or
solo?
breaks.
Do you ever do
yeah,
that?
I lived on the road for
Yeah,
a
that's
good long
true.
time. But I also traveled with, I've done both. I
Yeah.
love it. Katie, who worked here,
Yep.
that's all she does now. Katie
Yeah,
Solo.
she's all
I
over.
talk to her about every day. So she's flying to Portugal now, which I'm
Gosh.
supposed to be there with her. Maybe that's where the traveling comes from.
That's where you should be
But
right
she
now.
travels all by herself.
Yeah.
She just did a trip in India where she'll meet up with groups and
Yep.
she meets people. She was in Southeast Asia before that. She's based out of Berlin now. She's living the life and she doesn't know anybody.
She is. I follow her as well, and she's just always like, she's like, hey, we're at this place, blah, 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 and if she's not running, she's touring around.
Well, and she's
It's
doing
very
her
cool.
own tours now, and that's what you can
Oh,
check it
that's
out
neat.
online. I will plug her website, but I can't think of it. I'll put it online. Where she's
Oh, yeah.
doing tours now, so people come
that's
and you go
neat.
run a marathon, and she set it up all over the place that you go, and it's all good. So Portugal's one. She has one coming up in Croatia. She's living it up, and I'm proud of her.
Katie's awesome.
Yeah.
Miss
So
her.
check her out. Check out her Instagram, and let us know if you would travel alone. If it's scary, if it's a good thing, maybe you'll find yourself.
Oh, that's true.
You can join me on my vacation at this all-inclusive resort, but you have to stay a few chairs down.